In 2026, Honda has done something absolutely remarkable. They've brought back one of the most iconic motorcycles in the history of two wheels, the Honda CB750 Four. The name alone stirs emotion among enthusiasts, because the original CB750 from 1969 was the bike that changed everything. It was the world's first true superbike, the first mass-produced inline-four, and it set the standard for reliability, smoothness, and everyday usability, ramped in performance. Fast forward to today, and the 2026 Honda CB750 Four is back, not as a retro showpiece, but as a perfect blend of heritage and cutting-edge technology, designed for a new generation of riders who crave classic charm with modern performance. From the moment you see it, the 2026 CB750 Four hits you with nostalgia, yet it feels modern in every line. The design is a masterclass in neo-retro styling. Honda's designers have paid tribute to the original silhouette, the teardrop fuel tank with polished aluminum sides, the round LED headlamp encased in a chrome bezel, the twin analog dials with digital inserts, and the flat, tuck-and-roll seat that screams vintage cool. The exhaust setup is a signature 4x4 chrome pipe layout, a direct homage to the 1969 Model A, but now refined with titanium materials and electronic valve control to manage both performance and sound. When you fire it up, that iconic four-cylinder growl is back, but cleaner, sharper, and more intoxicating than ever before. Under the skin, this is a modern beast. Powering the 2026 CB750 Four is a 749cc inline-four engine, a liquid-cooled, dock, and tuned for a balance between everyday usability and thrilling top-end performance. Honda engineers have clearly put heart and soul into this motor. It delivers around 95 horsepower at 10,000 revolutions per minute and 68 Nm of torque at 8,000 revolutions per minute, giving you plenty of grunt for highway rides and mountain twisties alike. The throttle response is crisp, thanks to the new ride-by-wire system, and the power delivery is buttery smooth. It's an engine that invites you to rev it out, smooth, refined, and endlessly eager. Just like the original CB spirit intended, Honda has paired this motor with a 6-speed transmission and an assistant slipper clutch for light lever feel and smooth downshifts. There's also a quickshifter as standard features for the CB750 Four lineup, making gear changes lightning fast without using the clutch. You can tell Honda wanted to make this bike not just nostalgic, but thoroughly modern in every sense. Performance-wise, the 2026 CB750 Four handles like a dream. The frame is a new steel trellis design with aluminum subframes for added rigidity without adding weight. The bike tips the scales at around 205 kilograms wet, keeping it nimble for city riding yet stable on high-speed runs. Honda's suspension setup is equally impressive. Fully adjustable Showa SFFBP front forks and a pair of preload and rebound adjustable twin shocks at the rear. The combination gives the CB750 Four a planted yet supple ride, soaking up bumps while staying sharp in corners. Braking performance is top-notch. The bike gets dual 310mm floating discs up front with radial mount 4-piston Nissan calipers and a 240mm rear disc. Of course, it features dual-channel ABS. But Honda's new cornering ABS system linked to a 6-axis MOA adjusts brake pressure dynamically depending on lean angle. This makes it incredibly confidence-inspiring, especially for riders who love attacking corners but want an extra layer of safety. Electronics play a big role in making this modern classic feel so sophisticated. The 2026 CB750 Four comes with 4 riding modes: rain, standard, sport, and custom, allowing you to tailor throttle response, traction control, and engine braking to your preference. The traction control system, called HSTC, Honda Selectable Torque Control, can be adjusted or completely turned off for purists who want full control. There's also a wheelie control feature, launch control, and even cruise control for highway comfort. The digital analog hybrid display is beautifully integrated: 2 circular dials for speed and revs, and a TFT insert in between showing gear position, fuel economy, trip data, and connectivity information. Speaking of connectivity, the CB750 Four now supports Honda smartphone voice control, allowing riders to connect their smartphones via Bluetooth and control navigation, calls, and music through voice commands or handlebar switches. The lighting system is fully LED, including turn signals and tail lamps, but the design keeps the retro round shape that CB fans love. Even the mirrors and switchgear have an old-school aesthetic with modern functionality. When it comes to ergonomics, Honda has nailed it. The CB750 Four offers a perfect balance between comfort and control. The riding posture is neutrally upright enough for long-distance comfort, yet sporty enough to feel connected to the bike. The seat height is about 800mm, making it accessible for a wide range of riders. The handlebars are slightly raised, the foot pegs are mid-set, and the overall geometry encourages relaxed cruising as much as spirited canyon carving. Whether you're riding through city streets, on open highways, or winding mountain roads, The CB750 Four feels just right. The attention to detail is where this bike really shines. The paint finishes are deep and lustrous, available in classic color schemes inspired by the 1970s lineup including candy gold, pearl white, and matte gunmetal black. The Honda wing emblem on the tank is raised metal, not just a sticker, emphasizing craftsmanship. Every piece of metal and chrome feels premium, and yet it's all wrapped in a bike that's built to be ridden, not just admired. Now, let's talk about one of the most important aspects of the riding experience. The CB750 feels alive. It's not just about numbers or specs, it's about emotion. Twist the throttle, and you're greeted with a deep, smooth exhaust note that rises into a silky scream as revs climb. The throttle response is linear, making it friendly even for intermediate riders, but there's enough top-end excitement to thrill experienced bikers. The suspension keeps you connected to the road without ever feeling harsh. Every gear click, every throttle input, every corner exit, and it all feels mechanical yet refined, like an instrument finely tuned by Honda's engineers. In city traffic, it's surprisingly easy to manage. The engine heat is well controlled thanks to a new liquid cooling system and efficient radiator design. Low-end torque makes it easy to glide through stop-and-go traffic. Out on the highway, it's smooth and steady even at triple-digit speeds. And on twisty roads, it transforms agile, balanced, and rewarding. This versatility makes the CB750 not just a nostalgic piece, but a practical everyday motorcycle. Honda has even managed to keep it relatively fuel efficient for an inline-four. You can expect around 22 to 24 km/L, depending on riding conditions, giving it a respectable range from its 15-liter fuel tank. It's not about saving fuel, of course, but it's nice to know the bike isn't a gas guzzler. As for pricing, Honda has positioned the 2026 CB750 smartly. In global markets, the expected starting price is around $9,999, while in Asian markets it could land between a superscript 18.5 to a superscript 19 lakh INR, ex-showroom. This puts it squarely in the premium middleweight segment, affordable enough for enthusiasts who want performance and style, but still offering that luxury and prestige associated with the CB name. Honda is also offering a wide range of accessories and customization options, from cafe to copyright tracer kits and sport windshields to leather saddlebags and chrome detailing packages. Riders can make the CB750 their own, whether they want a retro tour or a street-focused naked classic. The 2026 Honda CB750 isn't just a motorcycle, it's a statement, a bridge between the past and the future. It captures the essence of the original superbike while reimagining it for today's roads and riders. It's not just a throwback, it's evolution done right. The way it combines classic looks, refined engineering, and modern electronics makes it one of the most complete motorcycles in its class. For riders who grew up hearing stories about the legendary CB750, this is your chance to relive history, but with all the benefits of 2026 technology. And for younger riders, it's a chance to experience what made the CB750 such an icon in the first place: pure, unfiltered riding joy. In a market flooded with aggressive nakeds and soulless machines, the 2026 Honda CB750 stands apart, elegant, emotional, and built with purpose. It's the kind of bike that doesn't just take you places, it takes you back in time while pushing you forward with every ride. And that, perhaps, is the greatest magic Honda has achieved with this reborn legend.